why I created Living Proof. So look, a few days ago, I dropped this song called Living Proof. And now a lot of people are asking me, Chris, why'd you make this song? What's the story about this song? So I wanted to go ahead and take time to sit down and just let y'all know, not just what the song is about, but why I made the song. If you ever felt like you were doing everything right and nobody was noticing, if you ever felt like you questioned whether the grind was actually gonna pay off, if you ever needed proof that consistency works, this song is directly for you. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I made the song for me and for you. That's the one thing that's great about music is just really, it just documents how, not necessarily documents what's going on, but the great thing about music opposed to anything else is it documents the feeling that you were going through as it was going on. So that's just me here documenting the feeling and what I'm going through as I'm doing what I'm doing, right? So let me go ahead and break it down. This is how it all started, right? It was my birthday, January 18th. Shout out to my goats, Capricorns out there, Capricorn gang. I woke up in the morning and then I had a choice to make. I could either celebrate, the way most people do and just, turn up. I could have got, turn up at the club, wild out, posted on the Instagram, make it a whole thing. I could have had a big old party or something, or I could actually spend a day doing what I actually love to do, and I had to think about it. I was like, what would I rather do? So I woke up and then I chose, to feed my mind. I chose to read, I chose to write, I chose to do the things that I love because I really do love doing these things, like just because it makes me, I don't know, like it just makes me, I love getting dope ideas, you know what I'm saying, and exploring dope ideas, and I love expressing my ideas. So these are the things that I love to do. I love to box. I love to hit the gym. I love to hit the sauna, the steam room, jacuzzi. I like making content, to be honest. I like creating, you know, and I like watching football. So I was able to watch football too and just pretty much, you know, do everything I love to do. And honestly, it was one of the best birthdays I ever had. Not because it was flashy, but because it was just aligned with who I am, you know? And to me, that just made a lot of sense. And then as I was going through my normal routine and everything like that, something happened, right? I got a follow, and I'm looking at, who followed me. I was like, wait, there was somebody that, I respected and I knew. So I followed back and then I replied. I was like, oh, I appreciate the follow. I followed you back. Are you here for the content or something else? And then that person said, your content keeps popping up on my For You page. The content is solid. I love your perspective. Keep doing what you do, right? And then at that moment, right, it hit me. I'm living proof that the system is working, that what I'm doing is working. I'm living proof that, getting up early and putting in the work actually works. I'm living proof that consistency beats talent, right? I'm living proof that you don't have to be fake to win. I'm living proof that discipline, purpose, authenticity actually pays off, you know? And then I realized that in these new chapters that I'm creating, I'm really building from scratch. I know I've had my past things that I've done, but it's really all about now. What is gonna work now? And at that moment, I realized it's working now. So I also thought, like, I need to make a song about this. I need to document not only the moment, but the feeling of how I'm feeling, the feeling of it. So So living proof, the song isn't just a birthday song. Like it's not just me out here bragging about the grind and my routine and this is what I do. You know what I mean? It's not that at all. It's bigger than that. It's for everybody out there that's been told you work too hard. Why are you working so hard? You're doing too much. Why are you doing too much? Bro, nobody cares about your discipline. Just relax and enjoy life. So if you ever questioned yourself, if you ever wonder, am I crazy? Is this even worth it? Is anyone even paying? Anybody even care? This song is me saying, yes, it is worth it. People are watching. People are seeing what you're doing. You are making progress. You know what I mean? Even if it doesn't feel like it, keep going. Like, keep going. Like, make it happen. Because not only have I been there, I'm living it right now. You know, I've had mornings where I woke up before the sun and then I thought, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Who's even gonna see this? Who even cares? You feel me? Like, I put out songs and videos and thought, bro, nobody even watching. Nobody even listening. Does anybody even care? I've worked my ass off in real estate and helping people relocate, you know, showing homes and building systems and staying consistent and wondering if it's even working or if it's even moving the needle to where I need to go. And then proof shows up. A follower becomes a client. Somebody important to you reaches out. A song starts to get traction. Someone messages you and says, bruh, you inspire me. Bruh, you're motivating me. That's the proof. And this song that I created, it's just basically me documenting that moment, that feeling, that validation, not because I need the validation, but because I want other people to see it and to know. I want other people to see it and to know that if you stay consistent, right? If you stay disciplined, if you stay true to who you are, the proof is gonna come. Eventually it's gonna come. So look, why did I make this on my birthday specifically, right? You know, because birthdays are supposed to be celebrated. We're supposed to go ahead and turn up, right? You know, but I didn't feel like doing that, to be honest with you. I've done it. It was fun. I love to do it. But at that moment, I didn't feel like doing it. You know, here's what I realized. Most people are celebrating what they've done. I actually wanted to celebrate what I'm doing. Like, yeah, you know, I am proud of everything I've created, but there's so much more to do, right? Yeah, I'm proud of the wins I've had, you know, people that I helped, the songs I've created, the things I've done, the businesses I built. But the real celebration is not the results. It's actually the process. And it took me a while to realize that, right? It's actually the processes and the systems. It's waking up early when nobody's watching. It's boxing and going hard in the gym when nobody cares. And when you're tired and you don't feel like doing it. It's reading when you could be scrolling content. You know what I'm saying? It's creating content when you have 0 views and no likes, nobody's really engaging with it. It's showing up for your kids every single day. It's showing up for your family when you've been grinding all day and you tired and you want to just lay down. And to be honest, that's what I wanted to celebrate right there. Not the outcome, but the discipline of it, right? So look, I spent my birthday doing what I love to do. Training, creating, thinking, building. And then I capped it off by going to the studio and making a song about it, living proof, because that just felt right. That just felt what I'm made to do. I feel like I'm a creator, and I created. That felt aligned with everything. And honestly, it felt like the most authentic way to celebrate another year around the sun. Not by pretending to be someone I'm not, but being exactly who I am. And that's what really the song is about, you know, being living proof that you can live your life the way you want it and still win. All right, let me go ahead and get a little deeper, because living proof is also about something I've been thinking about lately. Okay. We live in a world that celebrates results. You know, the money, the followers, the house, the car, the highlight reel. And don't get me wrong, you know, results still matter. The actual results still matter. I'm not anti-success. I'm not like, no, that's, you know what I'm saying? But here is what I've learned throughout my process and everything that I'm doing. You don't get that body, you don't get the body that you want by taking one photo at the gym, right? You get it by showing up every day, consistently, month over month. You don't build a business by posting once and one viral video goes out. You built that business, bro. You build it by being consistent over the years, year after year. You know what I'm saying? You don't become a great parent by just showing up once. You become one by being present every single day. So when I'm saying living proof, I'm not talking about the end result. I'm not talking about I'm I did this. Look at the accolades I have. That's living proof. No, I'm talking about the daily decisions that create the result. What am I doing now at that moment? The power of now. You know, I am living proof that if you get up early while everybody's sleeping, train your body when it's easier to stay comfortable, that reading books when you could be watching Netflix, that creating content when you have no audience, that staying disciplined when nobody's watching. Eventually, people will watch. Eventually, the algorithm will favor you. Eventually, the opportunities will show up. Eventually, you become living proof of what works. But you got to put in the work. You got to put in the years before you get the proof. And it's hard, and I get it. That's that delayed gratification, you know? And this song, Living Proof, it's really for everybody in the middle of the process right now. Everybody that's grinding in silence, right? Everybody wondering if it's worth it. And it is. Keep going. Keep grinding. Keep doing what you need to do. I'm saying you're building your proof right now. Now, some of y'all might be wondering, okay, so, I'm over here, Chris. I thought you do real estate now. You know what I'm saying? You're a realtor. Why are you making music? It's a fair question. Absolutely. Here's the answer. Because I'm not just a realtor. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an artist. You know what I mean? And I honestly believe you could do multiple things at once. Look, I help people relocate to Las Vegas. That's my real estate business. But I also make music under my record label, Cashavelli Music. You know what I mean? That's my creative outlet. And here's what most people don't understand, right? These two things aren't separate. I had to realize that they're connected. The music is how I build my attention. The real estate is how I build business. The content is how I connect the two. So I make a song like Living Proof, right? About discipline and consistency. People listen because I think the song is dope. I think it's a good song. I love it. You know what I mean? It got me hyped up, ready to go. It motivates me. But then they go, wait, who is this guy? Let me go ahead and check out the profile. Oh, they see, oh, I sell real estate. I'm a Las Vegas realtor. Okay, cool. They watch my videos about relocating. They download the free relocation starter guide, they book a consultation, you know. And now someone who came for the music is a real estate client. That's strategy to me. That makes sense to me 100%. And I'm doing the things I love to do. I'm not just making music for strings. I'm making music to build a brand. And I'm screaming out Las Vegas is for sale. A brand that stands for discipline, authenticity, alignment, and purpose. So whether you work with me as a realtor or just vibe with the music, either way, I've added value to your life. And that right there, that's living proof that you can merge passion and profit. That's living proof that creativity and business aren't opposites. So yeah, I'm a realtor who makes music. Or you know what? I'm an artist who sells real estate. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud to be who I am, Chris Cash, Vegas Life. Las Vegas is for sale, still Cashavelli. All right, so here's what I want you to go ahead and take away from this video, If you are on the grind right now, if you're on the grind right now, if you're waking up early, if you're putting in that work, right? If you're staying consistent, but you're not seeing the results yet, understand you are building your proof. Every morning you show up, you are adding evidence. Every rep that you do, you're stacking proof. Every piece of content that you create, you are building a case. Those are the building blocks. And one day, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day, somebody's gonna go ahead and look at you and say, bro, how'd you do that? And you're gonna say, I stay consistent. I'm living proof. Look, I am not special. I'm not more talented than you. I'm not more gifted than you. The only thing I could say is that I just made a decision a long time ago that I was not gonna quit. I made a decision that whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna do it to the fullest of my ability. That I was gonna create when nobody was watching. That I was gonna get up and do the hard things when it sucked. I was gonna go ahead and be disciplined when it felt hopeless and pointless, right? And now I'm living proof that it works in real time, like right now, like in real time, you know? And you could be too. All right. So if you haven't listened to the track Living Proof yet, it's out now. I'm gonna put that in the description. Living Proof, it's on YouTube, give it a listen and let me know what you think. And if it resonates, go ahead and share it with somebody who needs to hear it. Also, if you're thinking about moving to Las Vegas, I help people relocate to Las Vegas every day. I got a free relocation starter guide. I'm going to put that in the description below. And if you want to talk through your move, I offer a free buyer alignment consultation where we just go ahead and just go through your situation and get the numbers right and just really put together a game plan of what needs to happen to make your move smooth. No pressure, no sales pitch, just clarity. You know what I'm saying? The link is in the description below. But whether you work with me or not, I just want you to know that you're capable of more than you think. Stay consistent. Stay disciplined. Stay true to who you are. You are building your proof right now. All right. That's the story behind Living Proof. I made it on my birthday to celebrate discipline, consistency, and being exactly who I am. I made it to prove to myself and to you that this life works. You can architect the life that you want to create the way you want to do it. It don't got to be a certain way. It's got to be the way that you want to create it in the way that you choose to. Las Vegas is for sale. You got to be an owner and not just real estate. You got to own your thinking. You got to own your mindset. You got to own your day. You got to own every action. You got to own your family, your friends, the community, everything that you want to create. You got to own it. Real talk, true story. And I'm still on my mission to keep on growing. And this is live action. This is what's going on right now. My name is Chris Cash. Las Vegas is for sale. Realtor, entrepreneur, artist. I am living proof that you can do it your way and still win. You know what it is. Let's go. I'm out. Bow.